So Thomas Coughlin is the deputy political editor at the New Zealand Herald. He's into politics, transport, climate change. How can you be into climate change? That's weird. And business. I write the Thursday column. He put out a tweet today that said, David Seymour says Kate Sheppard would have voted for ACT. Julianne Genter, sitting beside him, literally puts her head in her hands. So let's have a look at the conversation. And that was the thumbnail from today, was that photo right there. It's actually not quite true. She did put her head in her hands, but she didn't do it right when he said that. But let's just have a look.
There's lots of reasons to put your head in your hands when you're sitting next to Seymour, though.
I know. I think that one of the best things about COVID would have been you wouldn't have had to have got within 6 feet of Seymour ever. That would have been perfect. That's a good reason for COVID. So let's have a look at the conversation that happened around David Seymour thinking Kate Sheppard's going to be an ACT voter.
And the idea that, because every other party, okay, no, we'll know it all. Look, I think the idea that just because other countries do something, we should too. Well, I'm damn glad Kate Sheppard never listened to that logic. Actually, sometimes we can be in a better place, and sometimes our policies are right. And the logic of a capital, and
she was alive today as well. David is Nelson.
You know what? I've read some of Kate Sheppard's quotes, and she believed in universal human rights. She opposed racial discrimination. I suspect she would be voting for
I'm
right.
not so sure about that.
We now officially have our headlines.
She also, although, can I say that she was also in favour of prohibition of alcohol, so maybe she wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe she'd be voting for Chloe and the Greens and all the other Wowsers. I don't know.
So it's fairly obvious. Yeah, it's fairly obvious. He's making a joke.
Such a dickhead.
He's making a joke. We can see that. And I guess, to be honest with you, I did a little bit of a storm in a teacup. I don't think there's too much in it and all that. But
it's just
maybe
headlines,
read the room. I wonder if he's doing it on purpose, because you might have missed it. But in the background, someone threw a comment at him after he mentioned Kate Sheppard about, so I guess she would vote for you as well, referencing back to the Nelson Mandela conversation. And that's when he came back with it. So, I mean, he comes across as a dick, but then he always comes across as a dick. I just want us to see it, because I think the truth is, if somebody tries to sell the narrative that he was being serious, he obviously wasn't. Although, Shakespeare, I think is it Macbeth? Jesters oft prove prophets. Or King Lear, maybe it's King Lear. Jesters oft prove prophets. We often say many a truth be told in jest. Maybe he has a thought that he thinks, maybe he's a pure narcissist, and he thinks everyone should always vote for us and would always vote for us. Maybe there's some truth in that, Chewy. I don't know.
It's that debate club nerd. God damn. He's quite right. Like the whole idea with Kate Sheppard getting votes for women, because she thought that would swing the prohibition movement. They had more women voting for that. So yes, the alcohol lobby, they're fans of ACT. So I don't think Kate Sheppard would be. I think he's quite right in that regard. And isn't he wanting to get rid of things like the Ministry for Women?
Yeah, it's exactly what I was going to say. Bingo. So the person who suffragette who fought for the vote and stuff would be voting for the party that wants to get rid of the ministry to try and help said same people. Helen Clark caught up on it. What next? ! She says, last week the leader of ACT party claimed that the late Nelson Mandela would have voted for ACT. This week the claim is about Kate Sheppard, leader of New Zealand women's suffrage movement. Election campaigns are quite often referred to as the silly season. So it's Helen Clark.
I think this is just going to be the start for David Seymour. He's just going to hate New Zealand cultural icons. John Lomu would have voted. He'll go, hey, New Zealand, you'll remember Spot, the telecom dog. He would have voted for ACT.
It will become, unfortunately, a running joke. And
Square Man.
What'll happen in every debate he's in is someone will ask him, would this person have voted for you? And he'll go, they were into their liberties. So, yeah, of course, they would have voted for them.
Heke would have voted for us.
Yeah. Oh, he was fighting against, flagpoles. We don't agree with flagpoles.
Government overreach.
Yes, would have voted for us.